Hi students, this is Satish, PGT Commerce, TS Model School, Mahbubabad. Today we are discussing about the 10th class paper 1 subject social studies, and the chapter number is 3, production and employment. This is part 2. How do we estimate the GDP? People engaged in various economic activities in different sectors produce a large number of goods and services. In last session we discussed about the sectors. Mainly we are having 3 sectors: primary, secondary and service sector. So these 3 sectors are produced the goods and services. What we desire to find out this: how many goods and services are produced during the year? You might think this is an impossible task, but the value of the goods and services should be used rather than adding up the actual numbers. That means final goods only we are concerned in GDP. We will take one small example here. What is the total value of the goods sold at each stage? Suppose we are taking one paddy farmer. He sold his paddy to rice miller, that is a raw material stage 1 of rupees 2500, and then second stage intermediary goods. Intermediary goods means it is a semi finished goods. These goods are not usable to the, not consumed to the customers or consumers. Sale of rice and husk by rice mill owner to hotelier, that is rupees 3600. And next one, final goods or finished goods. These goods are consumed by the consumers. So like sale of idli or dosa by hotelier, final value of the goods are rupees 5000. So totally 3 stages are there. One is the raw material stage, and second one is the intermediate goods, and third one is the finished or final goods. But we are not considered all the amounts to our GDP. Only we are taking final goods of rupees 5000 only we are taking. Remaining 2 that are already included in the finished good, that's why we are not considered the those 2 stages. Okay, next one. A farmer who sells paddy to rice mill 25 rupees per kg, she sells 100 kilograms of paddy. The total value of the paddy produced by her rupees 2500. That means 25 kgs into each kg of rupees 100, total 2500 rupees. And in second stage, 80 kilograms of the rice and 20 kilograms of the husk produced by the rice miller. So he sold to these 2 goods to hotelier. One is the 80 kilograms of the paddy rice at the rate of 40 rupees and 20 kilograms of husk at the rate of 20 rupees per kg. Total goods of value produced by the rice miller is 80 into 40 plus 20 into 20, that is equal to 3600 rupees. This is the secondary stage, second stage. So, and this is what the hotelier pays to rice miller. The hotelier makes idli and dosa, and husk is used the fuel by him. The hotel owner, by using rice and husk, makes out 5,000 from the sale of idli and dosa. So all are above we are not considered in the GDP portion, only we are taking 5,000 rupees last sale, that is the final goods sale amount only we are considered to GDP, or we are adding to GDP, that is only contribution to the GDP, remaining all are included in the finished goods. Some of the goods are given in the table, like finished goods and intermediary goods. We are discussing about the same thing, that is the final good and intermediate good. Notebook is the final good and the intermediate goods is a paper, okay, A4 size paper, or before the raw material is wood. Like computer, it is a final good and intermediate goods are motherboard, ICs and other things. Services are provided by the doctors, teachers, lawyers, bankers, IT sectors. They do not produce physical goods, but the income earned by these services added to the GDP. So in the service sector, there is no physical goods, there is no tangible goods are produced by the service providers, but that amount also we should take. Okay, last lesson we discussed about the GDP. The GDP was a final actual cost we are taking, final goods or services. So in the services are provided by these professionals, these are all, we are not producing any type of the goods, but we are taking their income added to the GDP. Okay, next one. The value of the final goods and services produced in each sector during a particular year provides total production of the sector for that year. One financial year we are taking here. So what is the financial year? Financial year means April 2019 to March 2020. So production in these three sectors gives what is called the gross domestic product of a country. It is a value of the final goods and services produced within a country during a financial year. Final goods amount we are taking the gross domestic product. Next one. Changes in importance of sectors, value of goods and services produced and employment of the people. So in initial year the development countries, developing countries are mostly depending on agriculture. Gradually the industrial sector is also developed, that is also most important sector after that years, and recent trend is services and other sectors also. So mainly service sector and industrial sector both are playing a vital role in the GDP and to the people. And however over a time a shift took place. This means that the importance of the sectors had changed. The industrial sector became a dominant sector and the importance of agriculture sector, both the employment and production is declined. That means agriculture sector last 43 years we see in 1973 and 2013, maybe that is come down day to day. Previously it was mostly 43% and now it is only 19%. That means gradually it was declined, but services and industrial sector are increased their portion day to day. Okay, next one, employment shift. What is the employment shift? Employment shift means people are working in one sector and they are moving from that sector to another sector. That is called the employment shift. Past 50 years there was a further shift from industry to service sector for developed countries. The service sector has become a most important sector in terms of total production. Most of the working people have also made shift and are now employed in service sector. Most of the production activities are those services are not manufacturing goods. Service sector is not manufacturing any type of the goods, but agriculture sector and industrial sector are produced the physical commodity or goods. This is the general pattern observed in developed countries and also similar to the observed in India too. Next, what do services comprise of? Mainly different services we are seeing here. See this picture: community, social and personal services, public administration, defense, education, health, veterinary activities, media, library, archives, museums and other cultural activities, finance, insurance and real estate. Services of the banks, post office, saving account, non-bank financial companies and insurance companies, and service from the brokerage and estates, other companies also. Now here is given one blank, that is trade, hotel, transport, communication. We should fill out. That is example, World Trade Organization. Trade example, World Trade Organization or agriculture market yards. Hotel, Taj, Banjara or Kamath like. Transport, road transport, railway transport and other transports are there. TSRTC, Indian Railways. Communication, Troy, BSNL, Idea or Airtel, etc. See these pie charts. Share of different sectors in gross domestic product, GDP in 1973 to 74 and 2015 to 2016. Here you see green color, that is agriculture, and light red color is there, that is 22% industry, 43% agriculture previous, and now it is come down 19%. Previously the industrial sector is only 22%, now it is 28%. That means a small increase is there. Next one, trade, hotels and transport. Previously it is only 15%, now it is gone up to, it is increased 4% is increased. And finance, insurance, real estate, yellow color, it is previously only 8%, now it is gone up to 22%. Moreover 14% is increased. And community, social, personal also same 12%. There is no change. During the 43-year period, the output share of agriculture sector has fallen drastically. There was a small increase in share of industrial output in GDP. In contrast to this, there is a tremendous increase in share of service activities. 2 out of 3 subsections of services activities have expanded. Thank you, and stay home, stay safe.